Hi. So, this one is on hurt. Now, you might think, what does hurt have anything to do with spiritual enlightenment and being a better version of yourself? It sounds like a low energy, low vibration emotion. We need to keep hurt away from us. Why would we ever want to be hurt? Well, guess what? This is how everybody thinks. This is the mainstream way of thinking. It's not the enlightened way of thinking. If you're trying to keep hurt away from you, you're behaving like everybody else. You're not righteous. You're just running away from life. And when you run away from life, you're cheating life. Why am I saying that? God put hurt there so that you can experience hurt, so that you can make a choice on whether you want to hurt others. Let that sink in. God put hurt there for you to experience it, for you to allow yourself to be hurt, so that then in turn you know when the chance comes to you to possibly hurt others, you always have a choice. Guess what? If you never experience hurt, if you don't allow yourself to experience hurt, how will you know to choose not to hurt others? You probably won't. You will probably hurt others because you're righteous and you don't feel hurt. So you don't know hurt. Everything in this creation has a purpose. Everything is meant to be lived and experienced. Life is not meant to be cheated. This is a very important part of spiritual growth. We don't run away from life. Now, I'll tell you why I say that. I was in a meeting with very close friends, and you see, many times the closest to us hurt us because we have no guards. We're open hearts. Usually we learn to shield ourselves from hurt in society. I'm not saying that's good. That is horrible. We should all live with open hearts. But that happens. But then what happens is, for most of us, we open ourselves up with the closest to us. And then what happens? Then we get hurt. Someone we really trust throws a stab at us. We stop ourselves. Just saw 333 there. So we stop ourselves and we don't react because we're in control of our emotions. We're in control of our being. But then we have this belief that we're righteous, that we're growing spiritually, and we make the capital mistake of not allowing ourselves to feel hurt. There's a difference between not reacting so that you hurt in return, which, as you can imagine, you shouldn't do, and not allowing yourself to feel the hurt. Reacting, you shouldn't really do, should you? But then, if you don't allow yourself to feel the hurt, you bottle it up. You store it for some future opportunity. And what you also do is you don't give yourself the chance to experience life. This is deep wisdom here that everybody needs to get in their heads. Being enlightened, being closer to God, doesn't mean not feeling sorrow, sadness, anger, or any other emotion. If you stay away from these emotions, you stay away from life. You cheat life. And guess what? You can't cheat life. You cheat yourself. Because life is meant for you. It's not done to you or against you. And this goes back to many things. You can look at many things in our society. And you look at where we're told that certain things are a sin by certain institutions of religious belief. And we're then taught to feel guilt and shame. Right? Where does that lead us? Where we experience guilt and shame, but then we let go of it, we move on. But we experience it, don't we? It is related. So what's the antidote to guilt and shame? It's forgiveness. Forgiveness for ourselves. Forgiveness for others. True forgiveness. Open-hearted forgiveness. The one when you don't, unconditional forgiveness. You don't ask for forgiveness back. Okay? You don't ask for forgiveness back. You allow yourself to forgive unconditionally. That dispels anger. That dispels shame or any other of these feelings that come up when you think you've sinned. With regard to hurt, the way to react in that case is, well, not react. Allow yourself to feel hurt. An enlightened person, beautiful ones, is not a person who doesn't feel hurt. An enlightened person is not this untouchable thing that doesn't feel hurt, blocks hurt. Just in 111. An enlightened person feels the hurt, but then moves on, unscathed. They don't block hurt. They don't run away from hurt. Because they are aware that hurt is part of the ups and downs of life, where life teaches you certain very important lessons. Just in 144. What's 144? Well, some of you know. But hurt here is what I wanted to talk about, mostly. And it's something that all of you, if you're looking at this type of material, should consider. How do you handle it? Do you stop it in your being? It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. But we're meant to live life, not to cheat it. Hope that gets to you and helps you when you yourself will encounter this in your life. I love you.